So something a little bit different today. We're going fishing and hopefully catch a sunrise. Morning guys, hope everyone's doing well. So something a little bit different this week. I was going to try and get out and do a wild camp yesterday, make a video, but been working weekends again and I was just too tired. Didn't have the energy to pack a bag. It's conflicting weather reports, so did want to take the hammock out as well, but last weekend I had a little walk up Simonside and dropped off Simonside and did a kind of circular route and went through the trees, and even walking on the woodland trails and the logging roads, absolutely swarmed by flies, and it just wasn't very comfortable, to be honest with you. Couldn't really stop and get the kettle on, or it was just really bad. So last thing I wanted to be doing is just sitting in the hammock with a mesh net up, not being able to get out because you're getting swarmed all the time. And I don't think it will be too comfortable for a dog as well. When they're trying to get their breakfast, or they're just chilling out and getting pestered by flies, because I know it'll drive Maya wild. So decided have an early night, and it's currently 4 o'clock Sunday morning. Been up since 3, left the house 3:30, and making my way down to a local fishing market that I like. And this morning we're going to target the mackerel. It's been about a year since I've been out for the mackerel, and it's normally this sort of weekend I'll try my luck to see if they're in this far north. So fingers crossed, hopeful. It's been hot weather, the sea's calm. It's a really big high tide this morning. High tide's about 20 to 7. So last night I dug out some of my fishing gear. Those of you who know us, friends and family, normally do a lot of fishing, but I've been spending more time in the hills this time. So yeah, it's nice to get out. I mean, looking across the Cheviot and Headshope and everything, just covered in cloud, which is what the weather report said. But the forecast rain up there between 8 and 10, and it's also going to be very windy as well apparently. Whereas on the coast I've got a little bit of cloud across the coast, but on the horizon, on the water, it's clear, and I've got just over half a moon here as well, and it's fairly clear. So that's got the moon up there, and then a few breaks in the sky where the sun's hopefully going to come up. So yeah, it's looking like a promising morning. I was going to bring a dog with us this morning, but I think it's forecast rain about 8-9 o'clock here as well also, and it is still warm. Going to the car, it was 17 degrees this morning, and I don't really like walking the dogs in anything over 15, so well, they're not really doing too well in the heat at the moment. They're quite lethargic in the house, and they're not really fazed by their food or anything, so I thought I'd do something different. I don't know if there's something that's going to appear in the channel often. I just know I haven't done a video for a few weeks, so I just want to get something up there, and at the end of the day, they're memories, things I've done. Sometimes it's nice to see some of them back. Might be a successful trip this morning, might not. I'm hopeful it's successful, but I suppose that's why they call it fishing and not catching, I guess. But I'm feeling lucky. So yeah, I'll just going to push on to my fishing mark, and we'll see you in a bit. As I'm approaching where I'm going to fish, some really good signs this morning that there might be something here. There's a few boats already out, hovering around close into where I'm going to be fishing, so there must be, hopefully the bait fish are kicking around and the mackerel should be in. There's a lot of birds sitting on the water, and birds already starting to dive since the sunlight's getting up a little bit more. So they're out of casting range, but hopefully as the tide continues to come in, it'll push any bait fish up earlier. But there's an awful lot of birds diving. I'll see if I can get them on camera. don't think it come out too well there, but there's quite a few birds diving in, so I'm feeling hopeful. And also this time of year normally get a visit off the dolphins as well. Can't really guarantee when they're going to turn up, but normally once the sun's up, the early morning or late afternoon, tend to see them passing by, so that will be a lovely sight to see. So I'm feeling hopeful. I think I might have made the right decision. Instead of being exhausted going for a wild camp on top of a mountain, just being exhausted doing a little bit of fishing. So I'm going to push on and then get my gear set up, and yeah, first cast of the since a year at sea, trying to get some mackerel, so we'll push on. Alright guys, that's me all set up. We'll get the first cast in the water and we'll see what happens. Yes, fish on! Nice to see they're in. Come on. There you go guys, what an absolutely beautiful specimen. First proper cast. Oh. First proper cast there, straight into the fish. Tide's pushing really strong, so hopefully it pushes a lot more fish closer in, and first fish of the year, well oversized, so that's in the bag for later. So fingers crossed we can get some more, but what an absolutely beautiful morning. Sunrise in the background there. Over the hills is black, not looking too good over there, so yeah, over the hills is a bit black, but as long as those rain clouds don't interrupt the sunrise, it'll be a beautiful morning. Hope we got a good couple hours fishing in, and then we'll take the rest of the day from there. Fish. Oh, another beautiful mackerel there. This one's also undersized, so just going to grab the hook, flip it back in. away she goes. Another fish. Yeah, you can see the little boat there in the distance there. He's pulled them in 5 and 6 at a time. So I reckon he's probably got a few hundred fish on board. What's a better fish, this one? Lovely fish, just on the size though. So just get that hook out there. Oh, dolphins! Wow! Look at that! Absolutely stunning. Absolutely amazing. They're literally 20 yards away. Oh my word. Can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. I don't know if this day could get any better. Absolutely breathtaking. But I've literally seen probably about 50 to 100 dolphins. They are literally everywhere. I've never actually seen so many. so I'm assuming they're here for the mackerel as well. Possibly sea trout and salmon, but the camera won't pick it up, but the horizon is absolutely covered with dolphins. So now that they've disappeared, I don't know if there's any fish left, but I'll try my luck, but just can't ride it. I'm really looking at where the sun's rising. You just see the boats drifting past and the fins of dolphins coming out of the water. Worth getting out of bed for in the morning at 3 o'clock, that's for sure. This pod of dolphins is probably the one that's been seen in Newbiggin Bay as well, so they're probably heading down there following the food. Wow. You know, some people ask me, why do you hike? Why do you fish? And most of the time it's just something to do while you're outdoors. I mean, I do really enjoy the fishing and the hiking. I love the physical fitness of it, the thrill of the chase, but you do get the added perks of when you catch a fish, or you get that top of the mountain, you get those views. And this morning, even if I didn't have any fish this morning, that alone there is absolutely amazing. Such a beautiful morning. It's definitely one I'm not going to forget in a hurry, that's for sure. I'm sure I mentioned earlier I don't really put any fishing videos up on YouTube, because I'm still new to YouTube anyway. But on mornings like this, I just feel I have to share these sort of experiences. And I mean, so it probably doesn't cost much, but fuel's an absolute fortune at the minute, so yeah, it probably costs quite a bit. I mean, if you're local, you probably see the dolphins and everything, but there's a lot of people that might not get the opportunity to get out and actually get to witness what I've seen this morning, and the camera won't do it any justice whatsoever, really won't. But I mean, if you can, you've got Amble Pier in the background. You can get fairly close to the end of Amble Pier, and you've got disabled access along the pier as well, so you can get fairly close. And some of them dolphins were literally in the mouth of River Coquet feeding on the mackerel. But all the fish disappeared. Dolphins have moved way offshore, and I'm not getting any little nibbles or pulls or anything, so hopefully the fish come back. That'll be another added bonus, get some more fish. But for that display, yeah, if they don't come back, they don't come back. Well guys, that's me all packed up and heading back to the car. Had a few more fish after the dolphins turned up, but they pretty much scattered everything further offshore. But nevertheless, still really enjoyed myself. Had about 10 in total, kept 2 for the pan. So yeah, been an enjoyable morning. Met 2 lovely lads on the end of the pier there, had a bit chat with them this morning. So if you get a chance to watch this, lads, nice talking to you, and maybe see you again sometime. Yeah, been an absolutely stunning morning. Sunrise, dolphins, the other wildlife, the ducks and everything, it's just absolutely fantastic. So I know it's a bit different than the sort of videos I normally do, but it's nice to get out. I don't know if this is going to be something I'll video often, but just to get out and see the dolphins and the sunrise was worth it. So yeah, as always, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.